What?
When you did your love scenes, did Michael call out instructions again? Like, don't you think that deep down he wants to change places with you in those
I'm absolutely positive that all directors during the love scenes really envision, if they're the man, they envision themselves being that lover, and they're just sort of irritated that you're there between them and this woman, and so they want you to do some imitation of how they would do it, which is inevitably a nightmare of bad technique anyway, and they. But so they tend to get kind of terse and like, what are you doing? Put your head down, move over here, and it's just I'm not sure why that is, but all the male directors project themselves onto the male protagonist, but only for the period of the love scenes.
Can I just ask one more question about a love scene, because it looked so good on the screen? How awkward is it for you, the actor, and God knows I'll ask Kate when I get to meet her on Thursday, to do those? I mean, I read somewhere where all there is like a thin piece of fabric. I mean, okay, let's see. I have to ask it diplomatically, and I don't want you to incorporate this in your answer. But what happens if you get harassed?
Well, these are the secrets that we take with us to our graves. There's a famous story about an actor who, before a love scene, said to a woman, "Listen, don't be offended if I do, and don't be offended if I don't." I always thought that was pretty good. In love scenes, one has to, there are some secrets that actors and actresses have with one another, which they keep. You have to commit to it, and you have to try to make it work. And sometimes it means some really awkward, uncomfortable moments, and really embarrassing, and things that are totally antithetical to what you're trying to produce, which is this like comfortable, intimate feeling of a love relationship. But just in the same way, oftentimes you're trying to like reproduce a hot summer day and it's really freezing out, and sometimes you hate the person, sometimes the people aren't getting along and it's a nightmare, and then it's really hard. But you just like anything, you work hard enough at it, and in a love scene it'll come across. But it helps if you really like the person, and with Kate, I just adored her.